All right, welcome back. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Talkative Sports podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, we have tournaments, guys. Copa America, Euro 2024. We've been treated to some beautiful football over the last few days. But before that, it's been a week. How you guys doing? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
It's been a great week of football, and I think this was our first day without no games, so it's a perfect day to
Not us. You mean first day this week? Because the first. Okay.
In a while, it's been back to back,
No,
4 games a day, like.
Now we had a day break before the round of 16 matches.
Yeah, but America was on.
Copa America. There is no
Right.
Copa America.
Right.
game.
There was no Copa America today. You're right. You absolutely right. Well, there you have it, fellas. All right, let's get started. We're gonna start with Euros. So the round of 16 is over. As I said, we were treated to some beautiful football over the last couple of days, and I'm sure we all have different perspectives on what we witnessed. So my first question to you guys is very simple. Give me the best match you saw, in your opinion. Who wants to go first? Take it off.
Looks like Shex wants to go first.
I would say the best performance was Netherlands, because they cooked them Romanian boys. They absolutely, honestly, Romania did put up some,
Tried. They really tried.
but Netherlands was Cody Gakpo.
Hold on. I need to pause you.
Yes, sorry.
Cody Gakpo, that strike was phenomenal. But this is where I have to accept egg on my face. Because last episode, I had specifically pointed out Romania.
Mm-hmm.
And not just Romania, the team. I specifically pointed out Dragusin.
Oh God,
The
yeah.
bastard.
We all
The bastard.
His name.
The bastard. I have to take egg on my face because that bastard, that goal that he gave up.
I think all of us do. Trust me. I was right there with you, man. Trust me.
Bro, I was watching that game and I was like,
Told you
this is the team that I was talking about last episode. And it's always after you talk good about somebody, they go and show you their true colors. That's it. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go finish your take.
Everything he did right up until that goal was perfect.
Yo, and then that goal went in, and it was gone from there.
It was done. It was
It
over.
was done from there.
Yeah.
Done from there. Go ahead, Shex. Finish your point. My fault.
Apart from that game, greatest performance, like the best performance from the team I saw in that round. I like to say the most exciting match, and I know I'm going to get pushed back on this, but I have at least one supporter. The Turkey and Austria game.
Fair enough.
Was, like we said, exciting from first minute to 90 plus minutes. Action, goals, people trying, bowling. Like, that is the performance when you want to tell a young player what it means to play for your national team. That is the game that you showed them. Like, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps right now from that game, because
the goosebumps I had after that game finished, bro. Let me pick up this layup. Listen, let me pick up this assist. Listen, I said it on the last episode when we were going through the round of 16 ties. When we were talking about all these ties, the ones that interested us the most, the ones that may have the most exciting aspect to it, the biggest storyline, all that jazz. I said, listen, there's one tie here. I promise you, it is going to be the best match out of the entire tie. It was Turkey-Austria. I called it. That was the best match of the tournament, hands down. He talked about the player perspective. Me, that is the type of match that creates a lifelong football fan. that is the type of match. If you are trying to get somebody to introduce them to the sport, you go give them have them watch highlights of that. If it's possible, have them sit down and watch the full 90 minutes. But as an introductory to somebody trying to introduce them to the sport of football, it can be tough because there are some dead moments. So go show them those highlights.
No dead moments in that game,
bro. And the way both teams dropped to the floor, the final whistle went. Couldn't even celebrate. They were tired.
Everything, bro. Arnautovic was balling out. Like, what am I watching here,
bro? How Turkey did not score? Not Turkey. How Austria did not score more goals is beyond me. Beyond me. Listen, I can't speak enough about that game. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal.
Goalkeeping masterclass, everything.
That save. Listen, they put out the stats after that save. At that moment, it was a greater than 90% chance of that shot of going in, and that man saved it off.
I mean, like, it's a heartbreaker for me, for Austria.
What do you say?
No, I was saying, like, I don't understand how, like, they can calculate that. Maybe they can only compare. Like,
I mean, it's the same way they calculate XG
and scored like from that position.
Yeah. This is over time.
I'm asking the right questions. Like, how do we calculate what shot is? I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. I do not know how they calculate XG, but I know that shot. I mean, me personally, I feel like I would have saved it, but
stop.
Out of 100 room, I'm probably the only person that saves it.
Stop.
It's okay,
bro. That was It not only it wasn't even a straight shot. The bounce and the ball still had pace on it.
It wasn't a high bounce.
It didn't matter if it was a high bounce. Oh, come on, man.
It was a great save. It was. Let's give a great save.
It wasn't like, oh my god, like
it wasn't impossible.
Exactly.
The tension, the commitment to keep making those saves that late, I'm like,
because of the time of the game, it was like 90 plus. You know what I'm saying? So like it was like a crucial save. That's why.
But Austria, great game. I'm so sorry because I have two more games I really want to highlight.
That's fine. I mean, I already spoke about me. Turkey, Austria stole my heart.
The most I am him performance, I got to give it to Jude Bellingham. Bicycle kick.
Nah.
Equalizer.
Turkey, Austria.
I will give
Demiral, stop.
No.
Bro, his head attacking, defending, it was everywhere.
To Demiral, and not just Demiral, the guy that I laughed at them for benching in this game that they lost, Arda Güler. So there you go. He had assists on both of those headers. By the way,
I just have one question. Who is Demiral again?
He's a former Juventus washed out.
Don't do this. He's playing. Don't do this. Don't do this.
A former Juventus washed out defender.
Don't do this.
And
don't do this.
What team does he play for? I'm confused.
Don't do this. Don't do. Listen. I know you are not talking. Listen. I know you are not talking.
Terrible.
Listen. Hold on. Wait, Zach. I know, Shegs, you are not comparing the best performance we've seen in this tournament to that hapless English side. I know he scored a bicycle kick, but it was hapless.
It's 2-1.
In one name, I did not say. I said the best I am in moment of these knockouts was Jude Bellingham.
You can't look at that performance. You can't look at the performance of Demiral and say there's someone who's more him than him. You can't look at that performance. It's Demiral. Stop. It's Demiral. Stop.
He's a defender, bro. It's Demiral. You're not gonna win.
It's Demiral. Stop.
Demiral did not score a bicycle kick. I'm sorry.
I don't give a damn. Listen, your defender scoring 2 goals and one of them being the game winner is a done deal. I don't care. Mind you, he's defending.
Who are we talking What country does he play for? I'm not like, bro. Like,
Good. Listen, his performance was for people like you. So now you know you need to go Google and find out. Do your research. He told you. You need to know who he is. With his performance, if you don't know who he is, you are just foolish.
Turkey. Okay. I mean, I know who he was, but still, like, he's not him. But
What?
Performance.
Sure.
Performance. Great performance. Amazing performance. Defender scoring 2 goals, but hey, me personally, I think
Dude, man.
Jude
should have been scored. He should have
This
been.
is the new Sue. I've been waiting to say Sue the entire tournament.
Moment though. It was a great moment. I'm not taking this moment away, but all right. Are you going to do that throughout the competition against every team?
What? Wait. Stop. Wait. Time out.
Likely,
No. Time out.
Big moment or Demiral scoring 2 goals.
That doesn't. Well, no. Is when you're talking about Turkey, you need to talk to them about the whole team because that's a whole squad effort. Now.
No. We're talking about individual.
I don't listen. That individual is not going to take you anywhere in this tournament.
No, because
but it does though.
No, let me respond to checks. Do you know when Jude scored, right? They were 8 seconds away from the ref going.
Thank you. I was just about to say that. You had 90 minutes. And
like in the first 2 minutes.
Oh, he saved his country from going home with a bicycle kick. With 8 seconds to go. Like I get that you can. I'm just trying to.
He didn't win the game, and Demiral is a defender who scored 2 goals. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't the deciding goal. Sorry.
Scoring a goal to save your country from, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree because I have one more thing, and I know we be,
what better, a tie or a win?
Sometimes.
Listen, no. He said leave it. Let's leave it. Agree to disagree. Pull up with your last point.
The womp performance. The game.
England.
No. The Belgium and France game.
That's on both sides, by the way. Both sides. France was awful, but
France was not good.
Another own goal. Really? They've only scored. Wait, apart from Mbappe goal, hasn't it been 2?
Let Marcus have his moment, please.
France's highest goal scorer is an own goal?
Let Marcus have his moment, please. Because France has actually won titles, so we don't talk. They doesn't matter. Let Marcus have his moment. Please talk about.
Go off.
Romelu Lukaku.
Okay.
Last week's episode, I said when we discussed Fraud Watch, and when we're preparing to put out our list, however we discuss whether we're doing a top 3 that episode, which on a side note to the audience, we are going to be doing Fraud Watch more consistently next season. It is going to be a specific segment. I promise it. I'm going to introduce it. It's just not something we're doing right now because it's a tournament and it's not necessarily club football, so it's not overtime. Fraud Watch is supposed to be something that if you find your name pasted there, you're supposed to be able to earn your way off. So with it being a tournament, there's just not enough time for people to do that, basically, since now that we're in win or go home stage. So we'll just leave that where it is. So starting next season, you'll see it more often.
But there is one person in this tournament that they thought we were crazy. And he plays for a certain team in Europe that starts with a B, and his name starts with R, and last name ends with L. That
no. I'm getting to him. Don't worry. I just wanted to give the public service announcement as a break before I come and chop him up. Now, Lukaku. I said when I print my fraud list, there will be 3 things there: the title fraud list, my name, and your name at the permanent number 1 spot. I now have to make an update because what I saw, after what I saw, you don't deserve to be on my fraud watch list. I have a question for you, Mr. Lukaku, Mr. Fraud Kaku. Are you a footballer?
Yo, damn.
No. I have to ask.
Yo, that's Belgium's all-time top leading scorer, man.
Belgium's all time refrigerator. I don't give a damn. Listen, listen,
Yo.
listen.
Literally just
I've seen
picked this dude in the training camp and
the
said,
way
"You are big. You have to play football for our country."
And we've seen those
what
training camp videos.
KDB don't deserve this.
The training videos.
KDB don't deserve this. KDB does not deserve this. KDB does not deserve this.
And they even tried playing Openda next to him, and he was
They gave help, bro. They said exactly
Useless.
what you said. They said
Useless.
exactly what you
They
said.
did.
It's two strikers.
I can't blame anybody. They brought Openda. They said, listen, I told him last week. I said if they're gonna make an adjustment, think Inter. When he scored 30 goals, he had somebody next to him. In Lautaro Martinez, you put Openda next to him because they had a spark when Openda came on. It was considered a handball. We understand that, but there was a spark. So they kept the left side terror in Doku. They just brought him back, made the game a little bit simpler. If he got stuck, just pass to Openda right there. If you could take him on, just take him on. It was beautiful setup on paper.
Doku played this.
Beautiful setup on paper. Doku's trying his best. Openda, all over the place. KDB, God Almighty. This is where I have to say.
I feel so.
They had this man playing like his name was Rodri.
Yeah.
They had him so far deep, and when he finally was able to get freed up and go forward, that's when they started creating chances, but it was too little, too late. And the reason why they had him play back is because they had Lukaku dropping deep. Now I'm looking at Lukaku drop deep. The man drops deep, he can't even get back to the front. The man. I don't even think he can outrun a snail. I promise you.
I said it. A piano on his back, bro.
That's being considerate.
Literally.
That's being considerate. Listen, we've all heard the stories of Atlas and him carrying the world. I promise you, he's beaten Lukaku in a race. He'll give Lukaku a 5-minute head start and still beat him.
They gave this man a 5.4 rating. I don't.
It should have been a 3. Should have been a 3.
Much less than that. I mean,
listen,
It was crazy.
It's like I'm watching the game and I'm watching the chances that his teammates are trying to create for him, and it's like he will make an easy chance 15 times harder, and then like a chance that this should be like he should be able to get to that. Oh, he should be able to turn. He should be able to receive the ball. It's like he's nowhere even next to it, and then he's pointing at his feet like, bro, the ball is 2 inches away from you. Step to the. I'm talking to him like he's a 5th grader. At that point,
what I've seen after what I've seen in this tournament, he's done.
Yeah,
he's now I'm bringing you off. You're coming on 75 minutes, maybe 60 if it's tough and the matchup calls for it. But the days of him starting a match, maybe. Well, let me not say that.
Retire him, bro.
Whoa. Antonio Conte is interested. And that's the last time we saw some. That's the last time we saw success and Lukaku in the same sentence.
No, don't do Conte like that. Send it to Saudi Arabia. I've been screaming for 2 years.
Yeah.
That needs to start for Al Ittihad. Actually, he needs to be on the bench for Al Ittihad. He needs to go over there and check out from the game. Get his last paycheck, because, bro, there needs to be an investigation on how he became Belgium's top scorer. Because if I find out those goals are from friendlies,
no, it's KDB.
Never hear,
bro. Do you know how many assists KDB has?
He has the most in their history.
Dog, that man is.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, I feel bad for KDB because I seen the post game interviews and they're asking him
They're not asking Lukaku.
questions.
They're asking Kevin De Bruyne.
What happened to the golden generation?
You see, this is what my favorite player has to deal with due to
Mhm.
the incompetence of
Yeah,
a number 9.
Yeah.
You know how hurt I was as a Manchester City fan seeing that, and I'm like, I understand because they're Belgium. What do you actually?
It just looked bad because like even for us, like we respect KDB just because like he's objectively a superstar, an all time great player. So seeing him like with his country, his home, it's just a bad look, man. It's just
playing with scrub, man. Like
nobody wants to see it.
with,
Just like I'll get to this later when I bring up my my team, whatever, my match. Just like when Cristiano Ronaldo was seen crying, nobody wants to see that. You want him to score that penalty. You don't want to see him in that. But hey, it's just unfortunate.
I have thoughts on that, but we'll finish. Let Shegs finish.
I do too. Oh, I'm done. I just thought that game stank.
No, you're right. I agree. All
right.
Zach, go ahead.
Yeah, so my favorite game to watch, and I'm not surprised that nobody brought it up, is actually the 0-0 game. I know. Because if anybody was watching that, like even from the beginning of when the beginning of the game was mostly back and forth. But as the game went on, Portugal pretty much started dominating, but they did not get a single goal. And they were creating chances, though. It's not like they were just not creating chances. And regardless of all of that, Slovenia actually created the better chances. If you go and look at extra time,
I watched the game now.
Why did I remove Benjamin Sesko from being better than Nico Jackson? Go and look at extra time of that game. Just go and look at extra time.
When did Benjamin Sesko come on, actually?
He's played the entire game.
All right. So then you know your answer as to why, the extra time was the extra time.
My goodness, guy. Your teammates are hand giving you goals, my guy.
Bro, he didn't have the legs anymore. It's tough.
No,
they were fighting the whole match.
Price for Sesko?
He had the legs to get the ball and run 50 yards, beat everyone in his dead sprint, get the ball. Oh, I was like, oh my God, here comes Sesko. And then what?
So you said that you just told yourself the answer. It was a dead sprint. He beat everybody. He ran out of gas at the end. It's tough.
No, man.
It's tough.
Oh man, I'm sorry, bro.
All the hard work, you can keep the gas on. I think that's just a mental thing, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's one thing. Like when I play striker, it's very hard to track back. But all of a sudden, like the same play where I'm tired to track back. Once I see the ball go forward, I'm tired anymore.
But listen, but he was playing. But here's what I want you. Here's what I want you to understand. Slovenia, not just him. The entire team was playing with that same vim, tracking back and going forward.
Yeah.
So yes. So exactly. So yes, it's conceivable to understand that he would have run out of gas. That's what you should have been mad at. What you should have been mad at, like me, is there wasn't enough with that run. There wasn't enough help so that he had a pass off option. Nobody thought he would run out of gas. I was just like,
ran everyone.
Listen. Somebody got to run with me. 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 I don't care. Somebody got to run with me.
Bro, all you had to do
really fast. He's
okay.
Really fast.
All right. So he put on the afterburners, and the afterburners burnt out at the end.
No, he didn't slow down at the end. It was just a terrible finish. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because he expended all his effort. He expended all his effort to get there. What do you mean?
It's a lack of concentration.
Yes, that's what I said. Yes.
It's lack of the cutting edge because you did all that work. You can finish it.
Yeah.
You have it in the tank. There's more left in the tank to finish that, but himself is just not at the level.
Listen, you do realize y'all are talking about this to a 21-year-old. This is what you expect from somebody at that age.
Does it really matter?
Yes, now.
I would be disappointed in myself at 21 if I missed that.
No chance? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bro, after 115 minutes, come on, Shegs.
I made
After 115 minutes,
come on, man. Like, if we can ever please, Benjamin says, go hop on this. Let's interview you. How do you feel about that? He probably feels he should have finished it.
Of course, he's a professional. Of course, he's a professional.
It's not about expectation. It's about, are you a professional footballer? And you're
Stop.
Here's why I'll even add on the check.
21 is not even that young nowadays.
You're a starting striker for your country, and you're facing Portugal in the round of 16. Nobody cares. You were
115.
You were in, like you said, the 115 minutes.
It's literally do or die.
2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. You score this goal. Your country beats Portugal, the greatest thing your country has probably ever done in your little country's history. Yeah, you can give it a little more gas at the end.
If you were Slovenian,
listen, he was going. Listen.
Oh, at least we tried.
It's not. It doesn't even. It's not.
Football. We can't just like give him a pass because he's 21. No,
it's not even like that. It's not even like that, and it's not even giving him a pass. If you're saying it's a mental, listen,
70+ million. Thank God nobody paid that.
Thank God. That's what I said.
Y'all are being ridiculous. Y'all are being too harsh on a player. We gave it his best effort. Listen, this isn't even about giving it a pass. This is just another step in his career. These things happen. These things happen.
Yeah, like
we saw it all season.
England, and then we all saw, what did he do?
I saw it firsthand all season with Jeremy Doku.
This is Sesko's Saka moment. He missed the penalty. He's going to get a lot of sympathy at home, but will he ever have a bigger moment than that? Probably not.
Listen, that's a different player.
Hey, apples, oranges, bananas, peaches.
My game, especially because
time will tell. I think y'all are being too harsh
because of the fact that after Sesko gladly gave the ball back to Diogo Costa on the biggest chance of the entire game. Diogo Costa said, "Oh, so it's like that? Y'all really want to go home?" So when penalty shootouts came, the Slovenian players were like, "Yeah, I forget the name of the capital of Slovenia. I forget, but Grovnik or something like that." I told my friend that because one of my friends texted me that Slovenia. Yeah.
Listen. So if you are listening and you're from Slovenia, I apologize.
Bro,
my friend texted me and he said
consonants. I don't know which one to pronounce.
Leave it alone, Shags.
So my friend said Slovenia is going to or no. He said the Slovenia keeper made Cristiano Ronaldo cry. This is what I'm bringing it up. So I said, haha, good thing that Cristiano Ronaldo helped send them back to Ljubljana. That's how I pronounce it.
Ljubljana.
Okay. But yeah. Anyways, now bringing up Cristiano Ronaldo crying. Now, hate to see it. Don't want to see it, especially not from a legend that we all have grown to love or hate. But I mean, man, you missed a penalty, so it's all on you.
I actually love to see the emotion from somebody as great as Cristiano Ronaldo. He knew what that penalty means. The pure raw emotion. He's crying because in his mind he has failed his country. In his mind, he has done everything he's trained for however long he's been in the game, 20 years at this point. He failed by missing. And mind you, I don't think Ronaldo missed. I think that was an amazing save.
No.
Yes, it was. Marcus.
No.
Play the replay for that save.
Yes.
All right, don't worry. Keep
Let's
doing your thing.
debate
I'll pull it up.
because
Don't
I
worry.
really think it
Listen,
was a great save. But hey, that's why when
all right, if for
okay, okay.
keeper,
Apart from
for any other keeper, it would be a good save. But for Jan Oblak, it's an easy save. He can make that in his.
Man Oblak,
That's what
it's
I'm saying.
anything to go in. Like I can understand Ronaldo being so upset that he didn't beat Oblak. Ronaldo should be Oblak. It doesn't matter who he is, but that was a great save. It's not like he didn't hit it on target or he wasn't going towards the top corner.
It was an okay save. Okay, at best, really.
I think Black was just a good goalkeeper, and he kind of knew where Ronaldo was going to play.
Amazing keeper. That's why I'm saying it's an okay save because
How's
Oblak
that?
is an amazing keeper.
That's downplaying Oblak, though. Come on.
No, not, no,
That's not downplaying. That's downplaying Oblak.
no. I already said he's an amazing keeper.
So what? It's a bad. Is it a miss or is it a great save?
It's just I think it's on Cristiano because I think he's a better penalty taker than Oblak is a better penalty stopper.
Okay,
So
let's see.
come on, man. Oblak was already going there. He was already going there in his run up. You're telling me that you're a great penalty taker. You can't switch up. Look at it. It wasn't that great a save because he knew exactly where it was he was going, and he didn't even look up to see to change it up. See, he was already moving already, and then even to even help prove my point, if you look at his penalty in the penalty kick in the penalty shootouts, what did Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes do?
That was a great save.
No.
Yeah, I looked at this.
That was a great save. Like Oblak, anybody else, like Oblak did the work to save that. It wasn't about him diving that way. He knew where he was going to play it. He was studying Ronaldo for months, for years.
Great save. That's what
that was a great save.
He knew where he was going, so it's not a great save.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
All right.
Gonna have to agree to disagree. But if I have to throw my hat into it, I think it's a great save.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it was a good placed penalty. He put it bottom right corner. That's a tough corner for anybody to hit. Now, to your point, I do think Oblak knew, but I also think part of penalties is preparation, and you can't fault Oblak for being more prepared.
My point to this is, if you look at what they did in the penalty kick shootout, Cristiano Ronaldo changed his run up. He slowed down to make sure that Oblak wouldn't do that to him. Exactly.
He missed the first time.
That's the point. The point is to score the penalty, not to say, "Oh, that was a great," because the keeper literally has a 20% chance of saving it. The only way the keeper saves it is if he knows most of the time, which it's by definition is not a great save.
But you do realize the chance of saving a pen, the more you take it, it decreases, right?
That doesn't, yeah, but that doesn't dispute the fact that you as taking it, you're still always at an advantage. No matter how many times you take it, you can take it 1,000 times. You're still at a decided advantage. Whether it increases or decreases, you're still at a decided advantage.
Okay, well, we'll leave that where it is.
Does it mean that Messi fans will stop calling him Penaldo?
I hope so, man.
No.
I think
that's only
the thing that comes out of this is the images of him crying is just going to be a meme. There's two Ronaldo crying meme.
Because they were actually already talking about it on the Portuguese.
It is what it is. It's tough for them. All right, so that's enough for the round of 16. We have our quarterfinal draws finale. It is Spain, Germany. Actually, you know what? Why am I talking like this when I could just share?
Yeah, share
and preview it. It's very simple, nothing too crazy. Just Google.
And by the way, I have chosen my pick, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy.
Wait! You gotta click the knockout one. Like you can't just show us the matches. You got to click the knockout. Wait! Click the X and
man.
Go on.
It's up there.
Yeah, bro, just go on. Fuck my up. Like no.
Oh, man, I said go
Okay.
on foot
Go
mob.
on Mob and just click the knockout. You know.
Sorry, guys, we
We
don't
got
have
some
a proper
critics.
producer. Until we
We
get
got
a
critics.
producer, it's a DIY.
We got critics.
Apologies.
My bad for being a quality analysis. I'm on the QA team. Let's see the brackets. Let's see who's on what side.
Yeah. But yeah, I have made my pick on who's gonna win. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess you're going first then. Because I want
Go
to
first
see.
about what?
I think I know. There we go.
Man, shut up.
I know exactly who's
All right. Let's see here. So we got Spain, Germany, Portugal, France, Netherlands, Turkey, England, Switzerland.
Mm.
Now, I already spoke and said that I think it was going to be Germany in the final, and
Yeah.
that
you said it's
the
going to
final.
Germany. You already said it's going to Germany.
Yep, it was going. Yep, but then the finals representation on the other side was going to come from the Austria Turkey. So I believe Turkey is going to beat Netherlands and whoever comes out of England, Switzerland. I'm still sticking to that.
Still picking against Netherlands. Okay, give them more.
Absolutely, I was picking against Netherlands. Listen, Turkey stole my heart, bro. I'm a Turkey A fan for this tournament.
They played just like Romania. The only difference is they finished.
Relax. Don't
Okay.
disrespect those boys. Don't disrespect those boys.
Because all of
Now,
Netherlands' goals came from like counter attacks.
relax. Now, all right. So, question here. Now that we have the quarterfinal draw here, what match are you looking forward to the most? Zach, when you answer the question, go ahead and give us your finals pick since you didn't pick one last week. I'll go first. Obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing how Turkey produce, but I don't really. I think that last game, Netherlands against Romania, was a fluke. If I'm being honest with you, um, I really do. There's nothing about their performance this entire tournament has shown me that they're capable of that. And so this was just like a flash of lightning. Now they can prove me wrong and reproduce it against Turkey, and if that's the case, then again, as I took egg on my face for Romania and specifically Dragosin, I'll take egg on my face for this as well. But until I see it, we'll leave it at that. With that being the case, I really do think this Portugal France game is really interesting.
Bro.
Mbappe should be back.
Mm.
Ronaldo's going to be playing.
Mm.
And Portugal's already immensely talented. So I do think this could be
Blockbuster. Superstars.
Yeah.
Stars, lightning.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
I mean, we saw something similar in the World Cup final,
Isn't
France and Argentina.
July 5th. It should have been on
July
July
5th.
4th. It should have been on July 4th, man. They're slacking. They
Not
should
off
have
on Friday?
July 4th. No.
Not off?
Of course I'm off on for Friday.
All
But
right, so you have no
I'm
problem.
just saying, like, if it's July 4th, it's like more, more of the ambience.
Man, relax. But for me, yeah, it's definitely Portugal, France. I'm looking forward to the most. All right, take it away, fellas. Who's going?
Go ahead, Jax.
The left side of the bracket is where the stars stand up. This is what you trained for as a kid. Like I'm loving it.
That left side is a death match.
That left side is what you aspire to. Mm-hmm. I still dream about playing for my Nigeria at the World Cup. I'm like, maybe I can make. It's still part of my dreams. Sometimes, this is what little kids grow up wanting to see. And if I was to pick that Portugal-France game, oh, Lord. Lord God Almighty. That is definitely the one I'm looking forward to the most out of all four. Spain, Germany, very interesting matchup, but I'm thinking
Spain's going to dominate that, bro. I'm just saying. Germany is going to live.
Germany, go home.
Yeah. Sorry. Go home.
I'm thinking Germany go home unless they have a performance one of their young boys. It's not going to be Kai Havertz.
they're gonna have to
It's
score
a penalty.
like
No,
on the
yeah.
attack, defend really well with Rudiger. It's gonna be a tough game for them because Spain they have a better midfield, in my opinion.
Mm.
It's gonna be a rough one for Toni Kroos, and
I just think the wing pairing of Nico and Lamine Yamal is very
we don't
exciting.
even gotta talk about them because they're not the ones that are like Nico and Yamin Lamal. Like I've seen this Spain team, they're the icing on the cake, and they look like that because they're so damn good. But that's not the heart and soul of the Spain team. It's only one person, Marcus.
Mhm.
You know his name.
Hey man, listen.
Rodri.
Yeah,
Still undefeated, by the way.
yeah, bro. In that Georgia game, when they went 1 goal down, Roger was like, "Look at me, I'm the captain. Give me the ball."
Well, you look at the other fixture,
Bro.
48-year-old N'Golo Kante being unbeaten. You posted it on your story. Oh,
Will you stop being disrespectful to Kante?
he's like
Listen.
52.
You just said 48. Now he's 52.
He's
Put some respect on his name.
He's only
60,
like 33,
you know?
right? He's only like 33, bro. Come on, man. He's not that.
Listen,
Hey,
here's what I'll say. Saudi Arabia might be perfect for guys like Kante because that guy just
Yeah,
runs.
he runs all day.
And,
Yeah.
and with how hot it is in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah,
I know with the rain that they've been having in Germany, this man's thinking it's a breeze.
I
Not
know.
even tired at all. He
Yeah.
might think he has an extra lung.
bro, Conte like goes to training and then you hear the mosque sounds and then he runs to the mosque and prays and then he runs back to train. I know he loves it out there and I'm so happy that he's healthy because the only reason we let him go because he just could not stay. The Premier League is tough.
Yes,
No,
it's-
don't do that. Don't do that.
The
Don't do
Premier
that.
League is tough.
Don't
Let's
do that.
not get into
Don't do
this.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
it's-
There's something about injuries and Chelsea.
Yes.
Don't say Premier League.
yes.
There's
I've
something
accepted-
about injuries
I've
and
accepted
Chelsea.
this.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's very fair. That's- and then we get to the other side of the bracket where we got England, Switzerland, and then we got
He
Netherlands.
ain't lying.
Netherlands 30 game gonna be fun.
It'll be interesting.
I fully expect Netherlands to go through. England, Switzerland. I actually think England have a lot to build from
I
their.
fully expect Switzerland to go through.
Oh, interesting.
Listen,
Well,
because England is going to
I think
Gareth Southgate's not going to make any changes. That's why I believe Switzerland's going to go through as well.
Started Mano last game. I think
Gehi.
if he can get it into his mind to try something different again,
He has to because
Mano,
Mark Gehi is suspended for this game. Yellow card.
oh, perfect opportunity to play a back three. Play five. Play some wing backs. Play Trent and Woodback.
Bring what's his name? Bring and Rice Bowl back. Put in Mino and Jude to some skill in the midfield. Put in Saka
No.
and left back, and put in Cole Palmer where he belongs, and bring in Ivan Toney.
No, you know,
No.
the funny part we can discuss about what Southgate should do. He's not
There's
gonna
no
He's not gonna do it.
whatever you describe, Zach, is getting killed 6-0. There's no midfield. What you just described a formation where it's defenders and attackers and just open space. Because that's what you'll have. You said Kobe Mainu and Jude.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the guys gonna stay forward.
No, but because what I'm saying is because I've seen Jude play that position before at Dortmund.
They
So
play defensive anyways, and they still have empty space in the field.
Well, you're right.
They
You're
already
right.
played
You're right.
defensive.
You're right.
Skillful defense.
Look. Seen a lot of England starting lineups, and all of them are wrong if you do not have Palmer in the side.
yes, absolutely.
All of them are
I
wrong.
mean, at this point, we haven't seen this lineup. We haven't seen any type of cohesion, chemistry, or anything this entire tournament. So,
Nothing.
as long as it's just wrong if you keep playing the same thing.
Yeah.
Anybody is liable to
Yes,
change. Phil Foden, Saka,
People
anybody's liable to
and
change.
play and bro. I like
They don't really
personally,
have
I would provoke Southgate into getting a red card. I like England fans going to the game, go and talk mad trash to him and get him to swing on you so he can get a red card and someone else can take over the game because that's the
I don't
only.
Hold on. To the
I don't think
audience,
people
that is
understand.
just emotion talking. We do not encourage violence or harassment of any kind. Thank you.
To respond to your comment about like anyone can feel Saka, anyone can interchangeable. Well, I don't, maybe not, because we must realize England came to this tournament without a left back. So Saka has to, at least if Trippier goes out, Saka has to play left back.
Hey,
Well, no, you could keep Trippier there. I think Trippier and
Yeah.
If you put Gordon in front, if
no,
you take off Phil Foden and you put Gordon and Trippier,
Their
they play
team-
together.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You have the pieces to actually get some type of chemistry into this squad, but he's not making any
He
moves as manager.
refuses to. He literally refuses to. Standing on business. No, I'm gonna play Phil.
Well,
No,
that's where we'll leave that. That's where we'll leave that.
No.
crazy looking at what side of the bracket England are in, and you're picking Switzerland to go through, and I'm saying they need to do this to get through. Like it's a disgrace. It's
Oh yeah. My
they have
pick,
to win. If they do not win,
my pick, obviously. I agree with y'all about France and Portugal, the game to watch, and my pick to win it all is whatever team N'Golo Kante is on. I rest my
I
case.
said France. All right, that's where I'll leave it. I'm not even gonna bother expanding on
Rest my
that.
case.
All right, last topic for today, guys. We have had the Copa America also going on, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This has not been a good tournament.
No, it's not. You're not lying.
ring
This has not been a good tournament.
the expectations.
I'm not gonna.
I will say this though. Wait, but before we go on and kill the tournament, which we have to, we absolutely, we owe it. We have to kill them. But before we go on, I will say this: this is a retribution for one person, especially. I think the game is tomorrow. Argentina versus Ecuador. On that Ecuador team, there's a certain midfielder. I forget what his name. Oh, Caicedo. You have a chance, my brother.
Why
Are you
is
rise to the occasion?
bro? Why are you setting this man up, bro? What did he do to you?
Carry on.
It's honestly the Ecuador game. It's not even about Caicedo. Caicedo is going to do his job like he has been, and
Caicedo, apologies. Yes, go on.
Kennedy Paez.
A 17-year-old.
Yes, he is that.
There you go.
He is that.
And that is why
That's
Caicedo.
their only saving grace.
Yeah.
Caicedo is not that. He's not Conte, bro. He's not
on Chelsea.
I get that you take it personally, and they spent
all the way personally.
million euros, your money personally, but we've agreed that was too much money. Okay, it's not his fault.
It's
not good enough to carry this team, this Argentina super team.
I'm actually going beyond that. It was too much money. He should not be a Chelsea player. He's not good enough. That's my stance right now. He has to prove to me. I'm sorry.
You know what? I gotta applaud because I love to see an agenda evolve. Your agenda has shifted.
Good enough.
Agenda gained. You know when you're like in like a Pokemon game and you fight and you lose, but your agenda still gains experience. Your agenda has now shifted from he's too expensive to now he's just simply not good enough. Bravo, Zach. Bravo. Thank you. You why are you setting the boy up like that?
He can change. He has a chance to change it with this terrible tournament.
Why would he have to change that game?
Well, because Shegs, if you've watched the last Ecuador game, who was man of the match?
Caicedo.
So why can't you man of the match again? You've been man of the match before.
Because it's up against a 8-time Ballon d'Or and his boys.
Thank you for making my point. That's why he's not good enough. You see, Enzo is on that team, but we don't say this about Enzo. Thank you for making my point.
Enzo was on the bench Argentina's first game. Do we hold that against him?
Well, Enzo came off surgery. Enzo's coming off surgery now.
All right. I'm just trying to understand what you're expecting. You're expecting to have a good game. He will have a great game, but it won't be enough.
Yeah,
at least
what I'm saying is, if he has a great game, it's gonna show in the game, like in how the outcome of the game.
Okay. So
when he had a great game, they won.
So if Caicedo has a great game, the slander will stop.
What they should have a
great game, the slander will stop.
Yes. Oh yeah. End of it. Because like he said, it's the super team and the GOAT, the greatest of all time, incarnated himself, the God.
The ultimate test. Ultimate test. I was thinking you were spinning him up to like, oh, he has to have, but it's like up against.
He has to. What do you mean?
All right. I think that's a place.
That guy, you put that kind of pressure on yourself. That's all I'm trying to say.
Hey.
I think there's way more pressure on Brazil.
Oh yeah,
that part.
Absolutely.
That part. Come on. Now, I think that's a perfect segue to actually discuss the Copa America.
Yes.
So, on that note, now of course we have things to say about the tournament as a whole. We'll get to that. But before we get to that, let's actually talk about the good things. There have been some decent watches, I'll say. Decent performances. Argentina has looked lively. Vinny Jr. has looked lively. You know, Panama fighting as they do.
Yo.
You know, they're doing pretty good.
Honorable mention Costa Rica, even though they got knocked out.
I agree.
They still, yeah.
Now, U.S. This is a shambles. All I will say on the U.S. is Berhalter has to go.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. This isn't.
It's not even hate. It's not even really.
It's not hate, and I'm not gonna discuss it anymore because the team is just so bad. Doesn't deserve our time.
To say about the U.S. men's national team exec. Sack the coach, and then we can talk.
Then, exactly.
After that, then we'll talk. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, in terms of who I think is going to be in the final, I do think it's going to be Argentina and Uruguay.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think Brazil. Brazil's done. Colombia's old. Panama's not. Colombia's old. What? Colombia. Bro, Colombia's. Yo, listen. Colombia is probably the oldest team left in the tournament.
Does it matter? Does that mean they can't win it?
Bro, everybody other than Argentina, everybody else's teams that are here, and except Panama. Panama doesn't have any superstars, but everybody here, their superstars are all young. All the major players in Colombia are looking at retirement within the next few years.
Yes.
Oh, well, except for Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is the only one, but he can't carry the squad by himself.
I think the most interesting thing that could happen is Argentina crashing out tomorrow.
Argentina. Ecuador is not doing nothing to them. Ecuador is not doing anything to them.
Unless Caicedo. All right.
I mean, if he scores another goal from halftime, like a halfway line, but I don't even know who their striker is. Actually, I should go.
No. Ecuador have a very good striker, Enner Valencia. What?
Zach, just give me your finals predictions, please. Give me your finals predictions, please. Zach, give me your finals prediction, please.
So it's going to be
Enner Valencia.
It's going to be Colombia, Argentina,
Sorry.
and Colombia's going
Colombia.
to win it.
Okay. Okay. Shags.
Um, Argentina, Brazil.
Mm. Oh,
With who winning? With who winning?
Argentina.
just a FYI, Shags, you do know Brazil has to play the next game without Vinny Jr.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, yeah. He
Oh,
picked.
y'all thought I picked Uruguay for no reason.
That's
Oh,
what are you doing?
you must have
Doing?
you must have thought I picked Uruguay for no reason.
What do you know? This is you know. I think the Euros and the Copa are going to decide who wins the Ballon d'Or, and I think somebody needs to win it. Like one of the Real Madrid boys needs to win and put in great. But Vinny being banned, what yellow cards?
Yellow
Was it?
card, bro.
Yeah, you know how he is.
Well,
Yeah. Told you about Colombia. They forced
All
him
right.
picking up a yellow card.
yeah.
Last thing I'll say, and I don't need to share my screen for this because we've already made our predictions, and I'll be quite brief and quick on this because I don't want to. Nah, it ain't nothing about. I mean, yeah, we are getting close to that time, but that's not even the case. With the tournaments I saw this year, we had AFCON. This year we had the. I always mess up what the Asian Super Cup is. Is it the Asian Super Cup? I don't think it's the Asian Super Cup.
To look at what it's called. But
Yeah, I always forget what it's called. But we had that tournament. We have the Euros. We have Copa America, right? And then we had the World Cup not too long ago. When you have all these tournaments in quick succession like this,
AFC, Asian Cup.
I was just called the Asian Cup. Asian Cup.
AFC Asian Cup.
Yeah,
AFC Asian Cup. Okay.
yeah.
So back to my point. When you have all these and these tournaments were quality, you look at Copa America, and it really, as a football fan, as somebody who's just looking to enjoy the game,
It's hard.
it's really hard to watch.
It's hard to watch.
It's hard to watch. It's a shambles. It's a shambles. And I'm just like, with every passing game that I watch, I'm really thinking forward to the World Cup, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the World Cup is
Please.
happening in these same stadiums, probably these
please.
same refs, these same VARs
I mean, I ain't.
that we're looking at. Okay. Mm-hmm. No,
Look,
come on.
man,
You're on the right track. Absolutely.
I really don't want to get political, but that World Cup is going to be a problem. There's going to be. It's not going to be as simple as, oh, it's just a silly little competition. They played a little soccer. No. We will be there. I hope I'm there. I want to go to some games. I'll be there. I'll be there in the chaos.
You'll be there. Yo, do you see how much they're charging for the Copa America tickets? What do you think they're going to be charging for the World Cup?
Can I not manifest being a millionaire by 2026? What's going on?
You got 2 years. Good luck.
Oh,
you got not even a full 2 years. I'm sorry, we're more than halfway through in this one.
and you parlay my hits.
You have 1.4 years. Good luck.
They probably charging their tickets probably cost how much I make in 2 years. So
Let me play one time.
I hope I'm able to make it there.
Dog, do you know the stadiums they're gonna be putting this thing in is SoFi, Jerry World,
Thank you.
MetLife.
SoFi.
Like
It's beautiful there.
I
know how to sneak into SoFi.
SoFi is beautiful. Very beautiful.
Bro, Zach, you don't think we can't sneak into SoFi if we really wanted to?
No, we could.
In there.
I don't think so. I don't think we could sneak in.
I think I could sneak into SoFi. I think I'm enough to
I
jump.
don't think I can.
y'all are foolish.
I already say that.
I've been there, bro. I think I'm fast enough, and I know where to go to hide. You gotta go. You don't go up. You go down.
Again, to our listeners, We do
But
not condone or
we
I'm not
encourage
encouraging you.
not
any kind of criminal activity, no violence,
criminal.
nothing of the sort.
Don't cause chaos at the 2026 World Cup. I will not be there with you. Wink. Don't.
Actually,
We
if you were going to do that, here's my suggestion: do what the guy at the Super Bowl did, the streaker. Or, no, not the streaker. The guy that ran onto to the field. He placed a bet on someone running onto the field. So when
But
he did that, he won the bet for $38,000.
yeah,
So do that instead. If you're gonna do, he went to jail. Now,
he got released though.
yeah,
So,
he
yeah.
bailed himself out with all the money that he
Yeah.
won. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do that, people, if you're gonna do that, at least make some money so you can bail yourself out.
DraftKings, FanDuel, please. I
Yes,
need
you will go to jail. Just letting you know.
a black man with no tickets to the World Cup final makes it into the World Cup final.
Yeah,
And
hey, he goes to jail, but just make sure you got some money to bail yourself out.
And on that note, one final thing before we end this podcast episode. We do not condone any type of illegal betting practices. We do not condone any type of criminal activity, no violence, no none of that. Anything you heard in terms of advice on these type of things that you heard today was all made in jest.
corruption is a part of our game that we have not discussed.
And with that, we have come to the end of this week's podcast episode. We will see you guys next week. As always, if you've been listening this long, I know this is a bit of a long episode, but you know what?
Yeah, deserve it.
It's the summer. It's the summer. Y'all can get some
Yeah.
long episodes. Get,
Yeah.
You know, listen to this while you're on the beach, reading your book, at the pool,
Wherever.
anything. And while you're enjoying yourself. That's what these podcasts are for. In any case, share with your friends, your family, all that good stuff. Leave us a like, a comment, a rating.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. And as always, we'll see you next time.
Till next
Peace.
time. Peace.